morning, everybody. How you guys doing? I know it's not morning where you are, but I'm tired. I'm just tired of good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. It don't tire me. So I'll just say good morning. The place where I did now, morning. So if it's not morning, after all, for Igbo, they talk say, Mbonye jiteto labo toto ya. That means say anytime when you wake up, now that time be your morning. Be like say Igbo people know about this time zone before. So that's why they say anytime when you wake up now your morning. So me now and they wake up is 10:07 here. So good morning to you. If if not night, will it be for you? Sorry. But how are you guys? I don't know, for a long time I had a very good sleep yesterday. I was actually dreaming. Can you imagine? Dreaming. You know how you used to dream when you were when you were a child. That's how I slept yesterday, like a baby. And I'm so grateful to God. Sometimes we take some of these things for granted, but we shouldn't really do so. So anytime that you're able to just sleep and wake up and there's nothing wrong with you, you just got to be grateful to God. And so I am so grateful to God, for little mercies here and there. And I hope it is the same thing for you wherever you are, that things are working out for you. And if they are not working out for you, don't worry. Just hang in there, okay? Just hang in there. That's what some of us are doing. Um, Also, if today is your first time here, I want to welcome you. I want to thank you for giving us a trial. I hope we don't disappoint you. Also, um, if you have not subscribed, please make sure that you subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Also, not just a thumbs up, leave us a comment. Somebody was saying, why do you people always have to say all that? We have to say all that because we need visibility out there. We need we need for our message to be spread out there. And the only way that YouTube continues to spread your message, the only way YouTube puts you on the search engine is based on the interest that people have on your broadcast. If nobody comments, if nobody gives you thumbs up, if nobody likes your page, then YouTube will say, this thing is not interesting now. But when you do comments and you give us thumbs up and you share our videos, then YouTube will say, I be like, say some people are interested in what he's doing. So please do that for us. And besides, that's the only way we can make revenue on our channel, because yes, in case you don't know, and it's not a hidden fact, they advertise. Anytime you're watching a video and you see an advert, that is YouTube trying to sell their market on our website. So I think when they make 70%, we will make 30% or something like that. I don't know, but it's no be big money. It's just like 50 cents, 20 cents, 15 cents. So it's not crazy, but just to let you guys know, we need that. And when I'm starting like this and I'm talking without going to the real issue, don't get angry with me. I'm just trying to hold it till people gather. I'm just trying to talk, because if I start talking now and if I start talking now and getting into the cocoa of the matter, somebody will come back and say, please, what are we discussing today? Tell me what we are discussing today. Then we'll have to, and when I read it, when I see it, I have to start rewinding to go and talk something that I should have not talked before. So it's not good now. It's not good. So gather everybody, share our videos, and let us get into the underground spiritual game. It's not any underground spiritual game, just so that we can talk about what we're talking today. Today, we're talking about free Sowore. Yes. Guilty as charged. Chidi, you and this Sowore. Yes, guilty. See ya. Revolution now. When we do NSAS, I go wear orange berets. Come for NSAS protest ground. You say, Chidi, you people want to hijack this. I said, We are not hijacking anything. I just don't want to lose my identity. I know they hide them. I know they apologize about them. I have a course that I start with fellow comrades a long time ago. We are consistent. Remember, I did a video where I say consistency will cost you a lot, but it is the best thing to do in life. We have been consistent. We have not changed. We have adapted. We adapt to whatever we see. But our message is clear. Sowore was talking yesterday in our NSAS Canada conference, and he said, look, he stood on revolution, that this country needs a revolution. People didn't want to accept it. Some people don't want to use the word revolution today just because they don't like Sowore, not because they don't know. But Sowore said, do you know the important thing? Do you know the thing that makes him just like sit back and thank God is because we are in a revolution right now in Nigeria. So whether you agree or you don't agree, we are in a revolution. Some people have said, no, it's industrial revolution that we need. Some people say, no, it is another kind of revolution, educational revolution, any kind of revolution where you want, call them. But people who are calling me, give me a little time. When I open the phone lines, I don't even know say we could do calling today, but it's okay. Looks like people want to chime in, and air their views, which I always appreciate. I always welcome, because sometimes you go to see something, you go to talk about something, but you go be like, say, now only me they see this thing like this. But when you now hear people, when you hear people talk, then you go say, so that means I'm not mad. That means say other people, they see this thing the way where they see it. So we'll get calling. But now somewhere along the line. So the issue be say, me, I am a Revolution Now person. I am African Action Congress person. I am Take It Back person. I am Biafran person. I am Igbo man person. I am Nigerian person. I am Canadian person. Me, I'm Canadian. I know if you try me, if you see me for Niger, try any nonsense with me, if you see how Canadian government, do you know when I go, the funny thing is, when I go to Nigeria, Canadian government will be writing me letter and warning me about my village. They say, where do you hope to be? When I tell them the location, they will say, don't go there, Fulani headsmen are there. Because I'm Canadian, they don't want to know. They say, when you're going to this, I say, now my village, they say, we don't want to know. Anything happen to you, tell us. If somebody fights you, if you see me from Nigeria, make it they fear me. If any payment happen to me, you see how Canadian government will grab you in Nigeria because of me, you will not believe it. so I beg, no trial at all. No trial. I understand. I know they hear my voice. What happen now? Okay. Make we try fix them. Now where people don't gather well. Make we try fix them, and I go tell you now what happen. Just it gets enough. I know where this matter they come from. We'll just go for here, go fix them. I know where they come from. I'll fix it now. Just 1 second. Make we fix the audio. Now for my computer, once I touch it now, the thing will just come day high. Check now. It go down day high now. It go down day high. It day high now. Now it don't high up well. Okay, so today we're talking about political prisoners in Nigeria. Nigeria is a very, very funny country. It's a very funny country because people, when they do bad something, the government go turn their eye the other way for those people. But the people when at them they fight for justice, the people will be saying at them they fight for fairness, for independence of the citizens. Now those people the government they pursue. Why? How? Isn't that a travesty of the law, as they call them? Why? Why the person wey na him be bad person, na that person you go dey pursue, but the people, no, the person wey be bad person, na that person you no go pursue, but the people wey na them dey commit the crime, na those people you go leave. The government of Nigeria will gladly rehabilitate Boko Haram people. The government of the government of Nigeria will rehabilitate Boko Haram terrorists. The government of Nigeria will rehabilitate Fulani herdsmen. In fact, they will reabsorb Boko Haram people into the Nigerian army. Did you hear the story about a man who was killed, 75-year-old elder, or be 75 elders or so were killed, and they were linked to somebody who was rehabilitated. Boko Haram person, no clear, you know, say this person kill people, kill so many people, you rehabilitate this person, and they went ahead and they continued to commit crime. Do you know all those times when Nigerian soldiers were ambushed? Do you know why they were ambushed? Because they had rehabilitated Boko Haram people fighting with them. So it is those people that will always go and leak information to Boko Haram people about the position of Nigerian soldiers. Having said that, the federal government of Nigeria will just be playing with the lives of people who are the real activists and freedom fighters. You guys know that I told you on Wednesday how the federal government of Nigeria all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they fixed the case for Nnamdi Kanu. You remember? They fixed the case for Nnamdi Kanu, and I'll soon pull it up for you so you see. Why did they pull up Nnamdi Kanu's case? Because Nnamdi Kanu was having misunderstanding with the his deputy, Uchemefo, and they thought, oh, this is the time to do it. This is the time when it's at its lowest. They wrote a letter on the 24th of this month, and by the 25th of this month, the letter was sent to Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, and by 26th, which was yesterday, the case was called in court. And Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, Ejiofor, came there. He didn't even appear. He didn't show up. And the other lawyer was like, no, why is he not in court? He should be in court. And another lawyer who represented Ejiofor, that lawyer's name too is Ejiofor, that lawyer told the court that, hey, Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer refers you people to a letter that he wrote to you. And in that letter, he had told you that he got the summons to court very, very late. Let me just look it up. Because if I talk, you guys no go understand. It's Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer. Because they fixed a new date for the thing. New date for Kanu's trial. And so we define them or no. Okay, so let me this one I found it on the Vanguard, but let me just let me pull it up so you guys can see. And I am making reference to this so that you guys see how the Nigerian government treats freedom fighters. Okay, because sometimes the reason why we do this news is mainstream media sometimes doesn't tell you the truth. So this is talking about Nnamdi Kanu. So court fixes 27th for continuation of Nnamdi Kanu's trial. You see that? 27th of January, that's the day they fixed for the continuation of Nnamdi Kanu's trial. And let me scroll up to show you. It says Federal High Court in Abuja has fixed January 27th for continuation of the trial of Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the proscribed people of Biafra IPOB. The matter was fixed for hearing November 26th, but when it was called, both Kanu and his counsel, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, were absent in court. Okay. A lawyer in a sister case, Mr. E. Ejiofor, told the court that Kanu's lawyer had asked him to draw the attention of the court to a letter. Blah, 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 blah. Now, see what the prosecuting counsel, Mr. Shaibu Labaran, said. Now, Kanu's lawyer said that the lawyer explained he got the information for the new date of November 26th on November 25th. You told him on November 25th that he's going to be in court on November 26th. Who does that? Who does that? Just when you saw that there was trouble in Kanu's camp. Then the lawyer said, no, me, I traveled out of Abuja and I can't immediately come back. Now, the prosecuting counsel, Mr. Shaibu Labaran, however, raised an objection to the letter, saying it was dated 24th. So, if the letter was dated 24th, no be Nigeria, they no go date and they no go give am to court clerk. Court clerk no go deliver am. Anyway, meanwhile, the lawyer said he got information about the new date on the 25th. Okay? That is how the government does things. And you'll be laughing, you'll be thinking that that's how nobody's running Nigeria. Nobody. I'm telling you, go and watch that program. That's how they did Omoyele Showore's own. And that's what we are focusing on today. We're focusing on Omoyele Sowore and other activists because a lot of you don't get it. You don't get it. You don't understand that Omoyele Sowore is still being held by the government. I don't think you get it. Some of you think that, it's already finished. That, Omoyele Sowore is no longer being held by the government. No. Some of them, before, remember when a lot of you were saying, where is Omoyele Sowore? Why are we no longer seeing him? You never knew. Or maybe some of you, but you just want to be mischievous. Some of you, you know that Omoyele Sowore was being... Raise this my chair. Some of you knew that Omoyele Sowore was being held captive there in Abuja, but you just pretended that you don't know. Why would you do that? The same song that we were singing a long time ago, that's the same song we are singing today. So we are trying to remind you that when Omoyele Sowore moves from whatever location, wherever he is being watched. There was I was telling somebody that, you see, you don't understand the life of an activist or a freedom fighter. Sowore is somebody who is marked for elimination by the state. When I talk like this, some people say, oh no, Chidi, don't scare us. Don't talk like this. Or some of you who are fetish or who are overly spiritual, you spiritualize everything. Don't use the word death. Don't say, it shall not be his portion. Nobody said it is Sowore's portion, but I need you to know that every time the federal government of Nigeria wants Omoyele Sowore dead as in DEAD. Whenever he moves, DSS is watching him. There are people that are watching his moves wherever he goes. They know. Let them not pretend like they know. They restricted him to Abuja limits. He cannot cross Abuja limits. If he tries to cross Abuja limits, they will do something funny. And that's the kind of thing they are begging to happen. Now, how can somebody live like that in his own country? That is not, and they seize his passport. He cannot travel. So is that freedom? Because when we talk about it, some of you say, but Sowore has been freed now. No, Sowore has not been freed. And those of us who are comrades with him, who support his cause, we have kept on insisting that Sowore should be freed. Why? For so many reasons. Even the legal case that the case that is in court against him by the federal government of Nigeria, it doesn't hold any water. Maybe they started with a 10-count charge. This one, that one, this one. They were sure that Sowore traveled to had sponsors in Dubai. He traveled to Dubai. Sowore did this. Sowore planned to overthrow the government with Nnamdi Kanu. Sowore sponsored terrorism. Sowore this, Sowore that. As they were discovering that any of those things were not correct, everyone they discover that it is not correct, they will strike it out. Anyone they discover that it is not correct, they strike it out. You understand? Right now, even the one that they have, that they are accusing him of, even that one too, that one is not that one they're accusing him of, that one too is not right. It is not right, and yet they continue to accuse him. But I wanna just show you guys this for most of you who have forgotten. Most of you who have forgotten about this, I'm gonna play this, and this is a song we were playing when Omoyele Sowore was under incarceration by the government of Nigeria. This was a song that Worship Media did, and this is the best time to play this song to make you guys remember that, look, this thing never ends. They are still holding our man. Okay, let's just play the song.
Sowore's family misses him. Free Sowore now.
Free Sowore, free Sowore, free Sowore, free Sowore. How can you lock a man up who's fighting for his people? Free Sowore, free Sowore, free Sowore, free Sowore, free Sowore, free Sowore, free Sowore. You've got to free Sowore. How can you lock a man up who's fighting for his people? Free Sowore, free Sowore, free Sowore. You got to free Sowore. Gag him up, shut him up, lock him up behind the bars. You think he will go away? Gag him up, shut him up, lock him up behind the bars. You think he will go away? Shebi na him we start Boko Haram. Shebi na him they kidnap people for express. Sowore say you know if you stop anything. We be say in time don't reach you, now hear me well. Revolution now, free Sowore, 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 free Sowore, free Sowore, free Sowore. who's fighting for his people. Free Sowore, free Sowore, free Sowore, free Sowore, free Sowore, free Sowore, free Sowore. You've got to free Sowore. How can you lock a man up who's fighting for his people? Free Sowore, free Sowore, free Sowore. You've got to free Sowore. Every day no light, every day no water, every day no food for we country. Every day no light, every day no water, every day no food for we country. The thing don't tire me, it don't tire me, it don't tire me, eh? The thing don't tire me, it don't tire me, it never tire you, eh? The thing don't tire me, it don't tire me, it don't tire me, eh? The thing don't tire me, it don't tire me, it don't tire me.
You cannot stop an idea whose time has come. Free Sowore now.
Free Sowore, free Sowore, free Sowore, free Sowore. How can you lock a man up who's fighting for his people? Free Sowore, free Sowore, free Sowore, free Sowore, free Sowore, free Sowore, free Sowore. You've got to free Sowore. How can you lock a man up who's fighting for his people? Free Sowore, free Sowore, free Sowore. You've got to free Sowore.
We will not relent. We will continue to call for the freedom of Omoyele Sowore for exercising his democratic human rights. You cannot stop an idea whose time has come. Free Sowore now. We will not stay silent. We will not be made to bow or break. This is our Nigeria, and we deserve to live with the rights and benefits of being born a part of this great land. Free Sowore now.
On behalf of all the Nigerian children, we are the future generation. Free Sowore now.
Sowore's family misses him. Free Sowore now.
So
Yeah, that was like just like yesterday. We were singing that song, and God granted our request that time, and Sowore was released from detention just before Christmas. It's a year now, can you imagine? And yet they hold him back in Nigeria, and they travel back and forth. They see their families. You know, it's funny. The same people that you read about, the millions and billions that they have stolen, they are walking about freely. They are seeing their families. Do you know people fly in and out of Nigeria the same day? The same day, can you believe it? They fly to London in the morning, they come back by evening with their private jets, and they stole money. But Sowore did not steal any money. The funny thing is, what are the things that you accuse Omoyele Sowore and the mandates and all the freedom fighters? And when we talk about Sowore, is a focus, is the point that we are using to talk about all the freedom fighters, all the activists that the government is holding. Olawale Olawale Bakri, it's easier for me to call him Mandate. You guys know Mandate was there with Sowore. Imole Ayo, who was arrested from his home in Abuja. Nicholas Mba, who was detained. He's been detained for the past 3 weeks in Kirikiri. Divine, who was arrested in a Kotum. Do you understand? All of these people, there are more of them, plenty of them. That are there is this video of, you will not believe it, NSAS people who are currently being held. And the scary thing is that they are not just being held by it's not the government too. They are being held by people who are hired by, the government was now working through hoodlums. So they now hired people to go and arrest people for them and detain them. Can you imagine? Nigerian government, Lagos State will hire people to go and detain other people, protesters, and these people are being held somewhere and nobody knows about it. I was going to pull that video and show you. You will not believe it. You will not even believe it. But maybe you need to check and you find the video. They are holding these people against their will and they are crying out. They are saying, hey, somebody help us. So they are holding us. So we need help. So anyways, okay, let me show you this picture. This one is very, very interesting. This one is you're gonna like this one. This is what the people, these are the real people that they should hold, but they are the ones that are free, and the ones that should be free are the ones that they are holding. This is something I saw on the one of the groups that I belong to, and this is the head of Nigeria Universities Commission, NUC. Is celebrating his son's certificate. He's celebrating his son's certificate in hand as he graduates in UK, while ASU remains on strike. You see, proud father. You see them. They are the ones who are free. They are roaming the streets. They can fly abroad and come back. But see what they do to the people who are asking for better conditions for the whole of Nigerians. No, they capture those ones, they incarcerate them, they deny them freedom, and yet they are moving up and down. If you begin to write list of accusations against government officials and people who are supposed to be in positions of leadership, if you write the list of things that are against them, you will not believe it. But these people, they roam around free. Nobody is disturbing them. How can you justify that? So what we came today to do or to say is that Sowore should be freed. Totally, they need to strike out everything that they are accusing him of. Sowore's case is coming up on the 10th and 11th of December. That's Sowore and Olawale Bakri mandates. Their cases are coming up again on the 10th and 11th of December, and we need to keep sensitizing. You know what they don't like? They don't like when we shout. They don't like when we tweet about it. It's not good for them. They like to bring up these cases when the attention of the world is not on the case. They like to bring up these cases when they think that, because these personalities are online, so when they see that there is something negative that is being said against these people, that's why I'm telling you this. You need to understand the way they work. If we make noise about this, and when I say make noise, tweet about it, get it to be on social media, the government does not like it. And for those of you who they hire to keep saying things against Omoyele Sowore, and even people like Nnamdi Kanu, people like Olawale Back, these ones have become heroes of their struggle. Sometimes we don't respond to you because you matter, but no matter too much in the equation of things, because just because you have a phone and you can compose a tweet and somebody is giving you money for data, it doesn't mean we should give you attention. No. Some of us are busy, very busy, focusing on the important thing. So I'm gonna put the lines open just because before we hit the hour. So if you want to call, this is the right time to call. +1 647 989 2837. All the plans for people to intimidate, they intimidate you. They don't want you to say revolution now. They want to separate revolution now and SARS. Say no, SARS is different, revolution now. See, we are all fighting for justice. I'm telling you, let me give you one clue that what you're supporting is working. If the government of Nigeria supports anything that you are doing, that is in line with hold on guys, I need to attend to something. Just give me 1 second. Guys. Sorry about that, guys. I just had to fix something. So, like I was saying, don't let anybody confuse you. Don't let them try to intimidate you into not standing for what you believe. We will fall in line with anybody who is doing anything that synchronizes with fighting for freedom for the citizens of Nigeria. Will fall in line with any efforts that anybody is making to guarantee the freedom and human rights of any citizen of that country, Nigeria. It doesn't matter what you're fighting for. Even if you're fighting for free for Biafra, even if you're fighting for Duduwa, even if you're fighting for Arewa, whatever it is, and it is in line with fighting for freedom, we will support you. Do you get that? Do you get that now clearly? Anybody that you see saying, oh, this one is different from that one, shut up, that person is an agent of retrogression. He is the one that scatters. I'm telling you, we don't have time. We don't have the luxury to be fighting each other. No, what we should be doing is focusing on dismantling the system that is not working for us. You don't have time to. Don't you understand? You think everybody who is attacking you is genuine. Let me tell you something. When you see some people attacking you and pretending that they are from IPOB, they are not the genuine IPOB people. When you see some people attacking you and they say they are from Revolution Now, they are not from Revolution Now at all. When you see some people attacking you and they write something, they publish something, they say, end SARS, now says this about this person, is not answers anything. Anybody can publish anything. The real freedom fighters, the real activists, they don't have time for such things. They are busy talking with each other. They are busy working on, synergizing, collaborating. You don't get it. That's what they are busy doing. They don't have time for gossip. So the people that have time for gossip, they are the ones that the government is using. Government spends millions. There's a department. The government have voted money for social media. It's not gossip. It is not gossip. It is for real. You see, when they say, "Oh, federal government of Nigeria now," did you even hear that the federal government of Nigeria told cable stations in Nigeria that they should remove CNN from their packages? Can you imagine? And you see that kind of nonsense. That's what Lai Mohammed does. This is to justify the money that they give him to try to contain what is going on in social media. So don't take it for granted when we tell you these things. It's not joke. There are people who are right now on this. Let me pause and greet them. All of you from DSS, from Lai Mohammed, from military intelligence, from presidency, who are our regular customers, who they have sent here. Please turn to your neighbor. Now, some of you the inside office. Now, turn to your neighbor. Say neighbor. Say, how this guy no say we dey here? See, I don't give una 1 minute of fame. So all these guys who come around when we are talking, that's their job. They are being paid. It's serious business. So they make comments. But because we know them, now it's hard for them. Because everybody don't understand everybody. In the past, if I was talking like this, you see a lot of people come say, "Chidi, shut up. We are one Nigeria. Shut up. We want to live for London or we die." Then once they start talking like that, you see one guy who will say, his name will be Obiora Biafra TV. You just see him say, "Yes, that guy is a fool. That Chidi is a fool." Then all the people, they will go and change their names. Then you now see them. You see Emeka attack me. You see okay, all of them will be Igbo people. Then people say, "Now wow, that means this is what Igbo people think about Chidi, who is an Igbo man." Then they have gained, have achieved their aim. Or once you see me talking about Nnamdi Kanu, you just see somebody, their name will be Femi Oluyole. Femi Oluyole will say, "Shut up, my friend. That Sowore is a fool. Stop talking about Sowore." You see another person, Olufemi, will say, "Yes, Sowore is this. You just see only Yoruba people will be commenting. Then you say, now wow, Yoruba people really don't like this Sowore. It's a game that they are playing. That person that you see answering a Yoruba name, it could be an Hausa person, or a thief person, or a Calabar person. Don't believe the things that you see. But we know what they're doing. We understand the game. But I'm telling you that you take it for granted. Have you noticed that when there's a new post, once there's a new post, people will wait for the first 2 or 3 people to comment. Whatever the first 2 or 3 people comment, that's what people will start commenting. If they say, this thing is a foolish video. You know the funny thing, when you post video, notice how they hear people in Nigeria. A lot of my brothers and sisters in Nigeria, because of data, they go see the video. They can't click it because the thing will chop their data. So they just look at the comments. If the comment says, this is a very foolish thing that you're saying here, they'll just go and say, LOL, ha 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 ha, me too. They don't watch the video. Then they go just begin, like, must you comment? Must you just leave the thing? We understand. Just go to Twitter. At least there's fewer videos there. You can read the thing there. You can just text your own, or just do it on Facebook. But meanwhile, let's just be wiser, okay? Let's continue doing what we are doing, and let's not let anybody discourage us. Let's not let anybody misdirect us. And SARS movement is for real. We support them. We will continue to keep it alive. Come December 7th, we are going back to Lekki Toll Gate. We move. The struggle continues. You cannot kill all of us, okay? And then that's what we'll continue to do. Somebody put Lai Mohammed's number. Who knows? Maybe if we call him, he will answer us. You know, I do that a lot of times. But the people here will quickly now that I say I want to call Lai Mohammed, they will go quickly and say, Oga, anybody will call you now, make you no answer am. That guy, you know that guy with the monitor. The guy say he go call you now. So if you see any Oyibo number, don't answer it. Don't answer it at all. That's what they're doing right now. This game is very, very, very ridiculous. Very, 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 very ridiculous. I'm telling you. But we'll continue to play it. Let's see. One day you go catch. That's how they were calling Tinubu that time. So simple. You won't believe it. You see how they cut. See how they cut, and they just cut her quickly. So they don't already know my number. So they could say, Oga, that guy, he say he won't call low. If he just call, Oga, no answer am because now those people. And there's another thing that I'll do now and see whether it will work. Sometimes it works. Oh God. This is very, very funny. You could just cut. You see as they cut am quickly. They say they don't earmark your number. You don't even ring. They just cut am. Bam! I know, see, that number is on their blacklist. See, that boy. Okay, this is now one of the people put up for this thing. They just cut you, put you there. Anyway, they don't like us, we don't like them. That's where we stand. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna have to stop here. Thank you so much for listening today. Let's keep the spirit alive for everybody who has for people who have given their life, for people who have sacrificed for this cause. You must encourage them. Ignore all the lies that you read about them. Don't be an agent for our enemy. Don't be the one spreading whatever bad news they are spreading against us. No, we are all in this together. It doesn't matter. We don't have, when it comes to political issues in Nigeria, when it comes to oppression in Nigeria, when it comes to victimization and marginalization in Nigeria, there is no tribe. Let me tell you, there is no tribe, there's no religion. The only tribe and religion that you have when it comes to oppression is there's this call from Alberta. Hello, you're calling into the program. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Hold on 1 second before you speak. I was trying to say that the only tribe we have is they have and they have not. Is the rich and the poor. Is the people up there and the people down there. Because when they want to do marriage, all of them will gather together. They will marry each other. They will share money together. But all of us go there down there. That time they will forget their religion. They will forget their tribe. Okay? So let's bear that in mind. Go ahead, the caller on the phone.
Good morning, Dr. Chidi. I'm calling from Calgary. My name is Ike.
Go ahead, Ike.
So I just want to quickly appreciate all of you who have been focused and adding day by day energy to ensure that the fire is not quenched. One more thing I want to say is I want to just encourage Sheung Kuti for the movement he just brought out, the MOP movement. And if AAC can also fix their internal problem while the fight for Sowore is still going on. I think that would help us, because the way I say it, that's my personal opinion, though, because I just feel AAC is dormant at the moment. Like, nothing is happening. Are we going to wait till 2022 before we fix things again? Or I think we should just be fighting both causes simultaneously. Sowore to leave and then fix the party internal issues, because I know we still have things to be done in that party. And lastly, the fight for freedom and this revolutionary cause that we are all championing at this point in time, I think we have so many options. But if, for example, we can't actually achieve the change we want before 2023, I think one more thing we shouldn't forget is to fight for electoral reform and diaspora voting before then. We have to make sure they fix the electoral reform, and then that will give us a very good leverage to defeat the cabal, because they will also do everything possible to bring back either APC or PDP person there. But we know 2023, they know we have actually broken the jinx. For the youth to unite, everybody ignoring their tribes, religion, and coming together, they have seen that this fight is going to be sustained, and they are doing everything possible to make sure we don't unite. But I want to believe that in 2023, if the youth can still remember what has been done in this end-start movement and come together again, I know we're going to have backstabbers and all those things, but we have the population to defeat these guys. But I know they are doing everything possible to make sure that the election would not favor anything good. So if we just have to fight for diaspora voting and electoral reform before that 2023, provided if we can get this change on time. Yeah.
Okay, thank you
very much.
Thank you. Okay, there's something I want to point out, from the last caller. I think the mistake we are making is that we are busy. It's like somebody put us in a room and they locked us up, and that room, we don't have a toilet facility there, so we poo inside that room, so it's smelling and it's hot and mosquito is biting us, and now we have malaria and we have headache and we have running stomach and we have diarrhea and we have fever and we are hungry and we can't shave and we can't shower and we have craw on our skin and we can't see our people, and there is so many problems. But guess what we're doing? We are asking for soap to shower, and then when they brought us soap, we now discovered that we need something else to clean the other one, and now we discovered that we need to kill the mosquito, and now we're saying there are so many issues and we're trying to tackle them one after the other. How? And somebody says, oh boy, do you know what you need? You need to get out of that place. Because once you get out, don't you see, your primary focus is, if somebody asks you, what do you want? What you should answer is, I need to get out of this room. That is your most important need. It's not every time they ask you, you say, my need is headache. It's headache. I'm having this headache. Oh, I'm having this headache. So we are now trying to see whether it's Panadol. They bring Panadol. You say, since Panadol did not work, can we try Fensic? They go and bring Fensic. Then they bring the Fensic. You say, no, don't you know that I need water? Then they went and they brought pure water. I said, no, it's not pure water. It's swan water. Then when they went to bring the swan water, I said, no, it's cold. It's not cold. They need to. It's the one that they need. And I said, no, we don't know whether it's fake drug or real drug. Okay, go to the shop. And then after you drink the Panadol, then come and say, no, now I remember that I should have eaten before drinking the Panadol. So I need food first, because they say I have to eat food. See, you are busy talking about political party. You're busy. Come on, we know what happened to AAC. That's the problem we are telling you. It is the government of the day. Why they hijacked AAC through Leonard Nzenwa? The case is still in court, but they hijacked it. The same thing they did when they formed. See, that's why waiting this guy, the NYDP came to the conference that we're having yesterday, NSAS conference, and they were doing what they were doing. I kept quiet because it was an NSAS conference. It was not like a Revolution Now thing on my show. I'm going to bring them to my show and let us talk. NYDP, they are joking. They are joking. While people were busy protesting against the government, you were busy forming a party. You think we don't understand? When they were killing our people in the protest ground, you were busy forming your political party. You were busy saying political party. You didn't even say anything about NSAS. You didn't come out to protest. We know, NYDP, you did not. So what are you up to? And now you're saying, no, let's not protest again. Let's not protest again. You think we don't get the drift? You think we don't know where you're coming from? Don't worry. Go and listen to Kemi Olunloye, what she said about you people. So we know. So the problem is not politics now. The problem is not party. No matter which party you front right now, under this administration, who is going to be the INEC chairman again? It's not the same person who was INEC chairman before. Did you hear how much money he spent to become INEC chairman? Don't you get it? Don't you understand that as long, who is the person that will register you? Who will conduct that election for 2023? You think it's just 2023 you go and vote? What the things that will lead up to 2023? Are you not? Don't you realize it? The same constitution, the same people, and you come and win election. Yes, you said we should not forget. I'm not upset with you, but I'm trying to explain to you for you to know waiting day. Whatever is the internal issues with AAC is the same internal issue with Nigeria. The same people. Those are the people we are fighting. So the only way to fight to restore AAC is to fight the system. Because it is the system that is using the... We don't have as much money as they have, no. But look at what they are doing everywhere. The same thing that scattered... Come on, understand now. The same people that infiltrated AAC is the same people that infiltrated NSAS movement. Where is NSAS today? They are the same people we are fighting. Don't you see? They have different methods, but once you are a real challenge to them, they will not allow you to survive. So that is where we should focus. If you are able to defeat the system, everything will be in place. You don't beg them to give you diaspora. How are you going to? How will you? You want them to give you diaspora vote? You are dreaming. Not in this life. Not while that government is in place. Because if allowing diaspora vote is like signing their death sentence. I'm telling you, because the people in the diaspora will massively vote. But let me also tell you something. It is easier for this government to pay a Russian company to rig the election, the electronic election. It is so easy for them than to even rig the election that is being done physically. They have the money, they can do that. You see, sometimes I wish people will understand what we are saying. The problem is humongous, and you seem to be joking with these people. You don't get the amount of money they spend. You don't. Yesterday, we in Canada, we've been writing petitions. Those in UK are writing petitions. But at yesterday's conference, I was shocked. A lot of things were revealed. Say, look, as you are writing the petition, the government likes it, because now it is clear who they can go and lobby. And there are people, professional lobbyists. They Coca-Cola, big pharmaceutical companies who have money more than the Nigerian government. They go and they spend money and they lobby governments to change whatever they want to say about them. So Nigerian government right now is spending money going to lobby the same people who are going to vote for sanctions against them, and they can easily overturn these things. So the direction shouldn't even be on sanctions. That's what we found out yesterday. We didn't know this before. So if you keep on saying, since we cannot get this, they like when you think that way. You need to ask yourself, what is it that shook these people to their bones? It was the NSAS protest. But before the NSAS protest, remember the small protests that we're doing here and there. Remember the activities of IPOB. Remember the activities of Revolution Now movement. Remember the activities of Omoyele Sowore. These were the things that kept them on their toes. Before the NSAS thing started on the 3rd, before they started tweeting on the 3rd and they started on the 4th, on October 1st, remember that outing with Omoyele Sowore, Aisha Yusufu, and Dejide Adeyanju, and Mandate, and Juwon, and a lot of other, and Wiseman, and Olufemi, and all the people that were all over the place. Remember all those things that they did. Remember our comrades who were arrested. How can you forget? These are the people who held this thing down. When everybody was afraid after the killing of IPOB members, everybody was afraid. When we said we were calling for days of raid, remembering August 5th, people said we were stupid. People said we were crazy. People said if we come out, they will kill us. But we went out. You see, we have very small memory. We forget so easily. We came out. What did they do? They arrested our comrades. Wouldn't you remember those people? How would you just discountenance what they have done? You can't just forget them overnight. They slept in the jail because of you and me. After they released them, October 1st, we called for Buhari must go protest. They said if we tried, they will arrest us. We came out. They still arrested us. But that had now built the confidence of people. They said, okay, if these people did this protest here, they did in Abuja, they did in Lagos, they did in Ogun, they did in Osun, they did Port Harcourt. Oh, if they can do it, that means the atmosphere has now begun to change. And then they came up with NSAS protest. So what I'm trying to say is, for sure, what you need to do is to continue the protest. If we had just continued that protest beyond that 20th, that's what Sowore said in the conference yesterday. If we had gone beyond that 20th, because according to him, CNN, Al Jazeera, all of them were now heading down to Nigeria to come because they thought the revolution had started. But they were disappointed because after the killing of people at Lekki, everything just stopped. They said that is the system that this government has been using right from time. Anytime they say protest, they just shoot somebody. The protest will scatter. So don't have high hopes that when you go and form another party, then register that party, then you come and win election in Nigeria with these people. Haba, come now. How? You forget. Unless, if you tell me that, okay, we're going to form a youth party, and inside that youth party will go and buy guns. That youth party will go and buy knives and machete. That youth party is ready to carry votes, carry the ballot boxes. Because we're not talking about you voting massively. Of course, you come out and you vote now. You will vote plenty. But are you INEC staff? Are you, even when you stay there and they count the thing finish in your own polling station, Abuja will announce something different. Okay, so you go to Abuja, you besiege them. They will go. Didn't you know Didn't you see what happened when they will say INEC officials, oh, they chased us from this place, and that will be an excuse. They say now we are working from home. Then they will manipulate the result. Say we were going to count it, but while we are counting, some people came there and protested. So because we are running from our life, because of protection of property, we now operate from home through our laptops. Then you will be seeing that on TV they are announcing something completely different. Then when they go to court, you just be seeing that this whole thing was a joke, pure joke. How can you look at that system and you just want to waste your time? So who will give you diaspora vote? Okay, you go to some people who are planning to go and meet the waiting government, and what they're asking is for give us diaspora vote. Do you know when Abike Dabiri said that the first thing they are going to see to it was diaspora voting? How many years later? How many years since 2015 they promised us in the diaspora? That's why I don't like anybody to talk to me about Naidu. I don't say Naidu near me. Don't even talk about it. Nigerian diaspora. Don't come near me with it. I've said, Madam Abike Dabiri is somebody I used to love. I used to respect right from her NTA days. You know, we all grew up seeing her. But when she took over this diaspora thing, we even, came behind her, supported her. But a lot of things has made me really lose my confidence in her ability to hold that position. You couldn't even guarantee diaspora voting. You held it off the other election. During the second term election, you still held it off. Just look, even just conduct ordinary referendum. You can't. You're gonna leave me with this my referendum. Do you understand? And some people come and say, Sowore won only 300 and something votes. Me, in my own village, I think it was it 4 or 5 votes that they gave me when I ran for governorship. So explain to me that my uncles, my cousins didn't vote for me. Okay, what about AAC people? What about the you don't understand the election in Nigeria. What about our own agents? You mean our own agents didn't vote for us? They give you what they want to give you. In fact, somebody called me later and said, Oga, those the eights that you got from my own polling booth, now me do them for you, bros, make you find something for me. Somebody called me on the phone. I was like, are you crazy? You are calling me to tell me that you rigged an election and you want me to give you money. You are lucky I am not arresting you. Because we are not politicians. Look, everybody should be involved in politics, but we are not the quote-unquote Nigerian politician. No, we are activists that were forced into political positions because you dared us. You say we talk too much. You say we should come and enter election. So when you're telling, I don't know why people are coming up with all these new ideas. Go back to 2015 now. Didn't we just come out of it? Why are you talking about political parties as if it's a new thing? Do you forget Omoyele Sowore, Moralo, Kingsley Moralo, Fela Durotoye, Obi Ezekwesili? Do you forget everything that all of us did that time? The same thing. Don't tell us to go through that route again. We went through it. We went through it. I was there in Enugu State when they carried voters register with bullion van out of CBN in Enugu. The governor of Enugu State did it. Nothing anybody could do. What thing you go do? Would they even let you see? Well, they won't even let you enter inside CBN gates. You're talking of political. What you want to talk? See, don't let them see when you talk like this. You don't talk like this. Don't worry. You have to fight the real enemy to fight. All this all this talk by the side, if they weaken somebody's blood, leave our blood, make it a hot they go. Leave us. If you can't join us, make you stay by the side, they clap. If you can't clap, no problem. No problem. Wait, make we win the war. When we win the war, okay, no, not everybody fights. It's not everybody that's in the army now, okay? So when you see the soldiers, they fight, no problem. Just encourage us. But don't demoralize us. No come they tell us, say, it's time to abandon the protest. Which other thing achieved anything much more than this protest? What? Nothing when you do. Some people, didn't you see that video that when they were doing protest, the woman was saying, oh yeah, grab your passport and the bag. Didn't you watch that video? Because that is the situation. They were scared. That's the only thing that scared them. But now that we've stopped the whole thing, nothing. I'm telling you, nothing else is moving them, and it is not good. We must get back to status quo. We must get back to what actually moved them. Please. That's what we must continue to do. Please. Ifemosu is actually the expelled Ifemosu Michael Adewale. That's what I'm just hearing right now. So many crazy things are happening. Those are the things we must focus on. All these new things that they started telling us. It's not good now. It's not. Let's not be distracted. Let's not be distracted by those things. It doesn't pay. Don't allow yourself to be distracted. All those kind of thoughts, they are the ones that are NYDP. That's what the NYDP is even telling us, that it's time to now stop fighting and prepare for election 2023. How are you sure you will make it to election 2023 with the way things are going? How are you sure? They are killing you. They are doing all kinds of things. How are you sure? My brother, please go ahead, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, I was just watching the show. I just looking at the problem. I'll feel your frustration. People suggesting we could have a political party or not political party. Political party has been since Abiola time. He hasn't given us what we want. I think it's time. What has actually worked has been the protest. If you have been protesting every day, till the day they come out and leave, let's keep doing it. However, what I would say, like people like you and what Nnamdi Kanu are doing and what Sowore are doing, we just need to provide, we in the diaspora to provide a situation where we can help them like we did last time. Whoever you know in your family, your brother that can coordinate, once they start, send money so that people are on the street, they are afraid, they are eager to come outside. People that lose their job, if there's a way we can help them, we help them from here. The aim is just to bring the system down. And I like one thing Nnamdi Kanu did when he said any army officer that resign, police officer that resign, he's going to pay their salary. That way you reduce the instrument of oppression they are using against the masses. Then they have to send their own children to come and defend them. Because right now, even the police people that are coming to brutalize the civilians that are fighting for them, and the army guys, don't really realize that if this thing gets better, it's better for all of them. And that is the biggest problem. It's getting those people to realize that, listen, these guys are not fighting for their own pocket, like these other guys. However, we've been in a situation whereby the army guys and the police guys have always been rewarded for being brutal by the political class. So they're telling them, if you want us to maintain, keep you on our side, brutalize those guys for us, so we'll keep stealing the money, so we can pay you chicken change, extra money. For God's sake, I was listening to Nigerian TV the other day. A police officer on a 30,000 naira a month. How much is transport in Lagos when I used to live in Lagos? I left Lagos over 18 years ago. 30,000 was not even enough for me. while I was working in the bank. Let alone in 2020, after all the inflation. These guys need to be sensitized. We need to find somebody that understands the language of the military, the language of the police guys, explain to them that this thing they are doing, these guys they are helping, are actually not helping themselves. They are going to kill their own children. We need to find something that is important to them.
See, my brother,
otherwise,
during that protest, some policemen, I saw one guy, was it in Calabar or in Abia State? He dropped his gun and he followed the protest. He said, you see, people who don't understand, NSAS is not Nigeria police, so NSAS is a branch of the Nigeria police, and they even kill their own police people. They kill brothers and sisters because those people you're killing out there. The guy dropped his gun and said, NSAS killed my own brother, and he's a policeman. So we were getting somewhere. We got to people. People were being sensitive and sympathetic to the movement, but it's just that the government, in their usual way, they came and scattered the whole thing. My brother, I agree with what you're saying.
It's not only the government. In Nigeria, you're a government. You provide your own house. Everything.
You're local government. Thank you so much.
Like I tell most people, I say I don't even know my councillor. I don't know my local government chairman. Because when I ask, it's one story after the other. Oh, this person is temporary. The next week they change another person. How are you going to win an election in that situation? When the person even there is also elect from the village, you don't know.
Now it's appointment now. It's appointment. They are just appoint themselves. That one is not even. Really, my brother is well. Let's just move on. Let's move on.
No problem.
Thank you so much. Thanks for calling. Yeah. Let me show us some of the, that I was talking about some people who were locked up. Let me show you this thing. You will not believe it. These are people, they've been there for more than 30 days. These are people who protested. Listen to them. Nobody, you didn't know. You think things are okay. No, listen to them. It will shock you.
We have been detained here at Lion View Marina CMS since October 21st. These people have refused to release us. We don't know why. They took us to state command, and the CP has ordered that they should release us, but they have refused to release us. Please help us to thank the authorities so they can do something. Please, we need help, please. We want to go out of this place. We are in pain, please. God bless you, Kubani. And this lover, God bless you. Please, we need more authorities. Please, we are begging.
We are 30 in numbers. This is the 31 days we have been using here.
I hope you can see. By the 23rd of November, it was 31 days. 31 days that they were being held. Not by police, so maybe NSAS, maybe secret police, maybe some other thing that we don't know. So these are the issues that we are talking. For someone to just sit down and, I'm not, the last caller, thank you for calling, but I'm just trying to let you understand, the deeper things that we are dealing with. We're not political parties now. It's good though. We will participate in politics when the right time comes. We don't need 10 years. We don't need 20. What are we preparing for? What are we preparing for? AAC. We registered AAC only about, I think, 4 months, 3 months election. That's it. All the things we did, you don't know. There was no AAC 3 months prior. We registered AAC all that time while it wasn't AAC, it was Take It Back movement. All the town hall meetings and everything, it was Take It Back movement. Everything within 1 year. So NSAS, how long did it take to organize NSAS that you think we should be bothering ourselves about 2023? This is 2021. This is 2020, 21, 22, 3 years. Oh. Hence, if you believe, and I like the last caller said, look at what we did with NSAS. If you believe that we can organize NSAS only in days. Just in days. Everything that you saw happened instantly, spontaneously. That is the same way we can pull together any force that we want to pull together. But if you do it at the wrong time, you will be like the person that is just drinking Panadol for malaria instead of taking malaria medicine. It will not help you. It will not help you at all. It will just reduce the headache, but the main problem is still there. What you do is you attack the problem. You attack the problem at where the problem lies. When you do that, then every other thing will be taken care of. That is my own strategy. That's the way I think this thing works. All right. Somebody was calling in when I was speaking. I'm just gonna let that person. I'm gonna take their call. I'm gonna call them back. I think it was a WhatsApp call. We usually don't take WhatsApp calls, but because the volume of calls today is not so much, I'm gonna try to take that, call that person, and then give them a chance to talk. And after that, I will just round up. Oh, okay, no. I think this is not a call for this. It's some other call. All right, guys. So this is where we're gonna round it up. Remember to tweet out there. Remember to talk about. Okay. I don't think I'm actually on a live broadcast. I don't think. Were you calling into the live broadcast? Otherwise, I'll call you back later.
Okay, call me back later.
I will. I'll call you back later. So, guys, don't forget to tweet about the government of Nigeria to free Omoyele Sowore. He is not free. Free Olawale Bakri. Free all the people that are being held against their will by the Nigerian government. All political prisoners. Please tweet about it. Imole Ayo was arrested from his home in Abuja. Nicholas Mba, who has been detained for the past 3 weeks in Kirikiri. Divine, who was arrested in Ikotu, and a lot of other people. The government likes it when we don't talk, but when we talk, when we take action, they do what they are supposed to do. On behalf of all of us, and thank you so much, all of you who drop tips for us here and there. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. It goes a long way. Okay, Babatunde Fanyi Famutimi. Are you calling into the program, or you want us to talk later?
Yeah, I'm actually calling into the program.
Okay, tell us your name and where you're calling from. We are just rounding up. You have like 1 minute, and then we'll round up, please.
Okay, my name is Babatunde Ifeanyi Famutimi, and I'm calling from Lagos State, Nigeria. I actually was calling because I watched a video on your website about Nnamdi Kanu, where he said that he was no longer going to be doing his broadcast, and that he needed like 100 men to help him in getting Biafra. I wanted to know, like, I was trying to get my own meaning from it. Does it mean that he's looking for men to fight, like men to carry weapons and fight as soldiers, or is it just looking for people who can assist in like diplomatic ways of helping to get back Biafra? I was just trying to understand the recording that he made.
And what I'll say about that is this. You see, anybody who is interested in fighting for freedom, any kind of freedom in Nigeria, once you are interested and you seek to participate, you will find where you belong. You will be shown where you belong. So if your desire is to fight under IPOB and for the restoration of Biafra, if you ask, you will be shown how to participate. That's all I can say for now. And there's no need analyzing what he meant, what he did not mean. If you want to be part of the people that want to liberate, if that's what you're asking me, I will know who to direct you to. If you're interested in fighting for revolution now, I know where to direct you to. If you're interested in fighting for Odudu, if you're interested in NSAS, call me. I will direct you. Let's not be analyzing what they are saying. Okay.
I'll talk more. I'll talk more with you after the broadcast,
no
so
problem.
I can get more information.
No problem.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So guys, that's what it's all about. There's enough room for everybody who wants to do everything. Just anyone that you want, there's enough room for you. You want to fight, you want to talk, you want to tweet, you want to do anything. I'll see you guys soon. Don't forget to subscribe and like us. From all of us here, it is bye-bye.